Hey guys, Jared here, and you've heard the big news about Capcom. The fact is that as a company, right now the shareholders voted against buyout protection. That means a company can come in, buy up all their shares, and essentially buy the company. So I know you've probably watched like a million videos on this, and now you're watching another one. I wanted you guys to just talk a little bit about what your thoughts are on this. This could really go nowhere, or this could go in quite a few different directions. It's potentially possible someone could purchase individual franchises or IPs from the company. It's possible someone could come in, swoop up the entire company, but that's going to require a big chunk of change, because whoever buys Capcom also buys their debts, and there's a lot of operating costs that Capcom has, because they have amusement parks, they've got like tons of different things besides what you just know of their big games. I don't think this move really should surprise any of you guys, primarily because like at E3 they didn't show jack shit, putting it nicely. So I mean, it's pretty obvious that, you know, they're going through some rough times right now, and if this is the only way to either save the company, maybe by like selling off some IPs, or potentially selling off the entire company and just keeping those franchises alive, then so be it. That's what's got to happen. So, question I have for you guys is, what do you think is going to happen, and what would you like to actually see happen? Would you like to see Nintendo come in, swoop them up, and basically solidify their stance as like the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world for first-party content? Would you like Microsoft to come in and swoop them up and make every single Capcom game an Xbox One exclusive? Or would you like Sony to come in and swoop them up? Maybe you're crazy, like in your thinking, and you're like, you know who's gonna buy them? Sega Sammy. That's who's gonna buy them. Seriously, what do you guys? What would you like to see happen to Capcom? For me, right now, I'd like to see anybody come in and pretty much swoop up the whole company. I don't think I would really like to see some franchises go here, some franchises go there. I'd like to see the company sort of just with better management. I'd like someone to come in and say, you know what, we're going to leave you alone, like Disney did with Pixar. Basically, we're going to leave you alone, we're going to let you do your thing, but we're going to reorganize the management. And they really do need to have their management reorganized, because the internal development teams pretty much only do Resident Evil and a few other things now. Everything else is outsourced. But they've made some really poor decisions recently. And by recently, I mean the last couple of years. So it would be really good if someone could come in, swoop up the whole company and say, okay, look, guys, you got to focus on this, and that, but you're going to do it internally. You guys still have the skills to make some really kick-ass internal games, and this is how we're going to do it. And they need that. They really do need that. And I would like that from any publisher. Do I have like... I don't know, like, am I all super excited for Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft to come in and purchase them? Not really. Would it be interesting? Yeah, man, this could, like, rock the foundation of the gaming industry if a company like Nintendo were to come in and be like, okay, that's it. Like, from here on out, every Resident Evil game is exclusive to our system. Every Monster Hunter is exclusive to our system. Every Street Fighter, every so on and so forth. That would be huge. But would Nintendo do that? That I don't know. They make their purchases, they have a lot of strategic thinking and planning behind their purchases. So I don't know if they would do that. We'll see. Would it be cool for them to do it? Oh, hell yeah, that'd be wild to see what kind of shakeup that would do to the industry. But I'm thinking like Microsoft, this could be a very wise move for them in one sense, because there's a lot of pull Capcom has with the Japanese community. The question is, would it be enough for the Xbox platform to succeed in Japan? And that I do not know. I don't know if there's enough like clout there to basically, because essentially the Xbox One would be the Capcom box. And I don't know if there's enough there. And then for Sony, I honestly don't think they have the financial resources available to even make the purchase or an offer. I just don't see it. Potentially a series? Yeah, like Resident Evil or Monster Hunter or something like that, but not the whole company. They're already struggling financially. Yeah, they're doing very well with the PlayStation 4, but in terms of a company, they're doing very, very poorly right now. And to just bring on this extra expense and debt that Capcom has, that would be probably more than Sony could like absorb themselves. So I'm not sure how realistic that is. And like I say, what I would like, I don't care. I really don't care which company makes the move. I don't want to see Mega Man as like an exclusive for Nintendo, Resident Evil exclusive to Sony, and Microsoft has Monster Hunter. You know, like I don't want them to break up the whole company. That would be really sad to see happen. So I hope that the company, the name Capcom, lives on no matter what happens, and we'll see what happens. So what about you guys? What would you like to happen to Capcom now? What would you like? Would you like a company like Nintendo to come in and swoop up the whole company, or what? Let me know. Leave a comment below, and let's start some predictions going on here, guys. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon with another video.